Hey, welcome to Kris. This is Kris. Cardboard, need I say more? It is surprising how versatile this material can be, and I bet you have some extra Amazon boxes in your garage. Cardboard is really fun to use. Did you know that you can engrave and score it? And at Craft Closet we sell 10 packs of 1/8-inch cardboard and also 1/4-inch cardboard so that you can do lots of different projects. So I want to start off by showing you one project that's just a fun project that you can do, have kids do or whatever. It's a birdhouse. And I found this image on the Glowforge dashboard. And so I just downloaded it and engraved it onto the cardboard, and you can see how nicely it engraves. And then I'm going to just put it together here with some regular super glue. And it goes together really nice. The super glue, I'm just putting it on the edges there, and it's holding it together. And now I'm just going to decorate it up because why not? Next, I'm just using a used paper towel roll and gluing everything together. And then when you're finished, you can decorate it up, you can paint it, add things to make it cute, whatever. When you're first starting out with cardboard, and if you don't know the cut settings, I would suggest you just make some sample cuts to find the settings. Okay, so let's make another project. This one's going to be a jig. And to start with this one, we're going to measure an agate stone because it's going to be an agate slice jig. And so I'm getting the measurements of the stone, and then I'm going to make the circles in the jig to correspond with the measurements in the stone. So now we take those measurements and make some circles. And they might not be exactly right, but they will be pretty close and good enough for the jig that I need to make today. I like making jigs out of cardboard because with my Glowforge, the camera doesn't work as well as other people's, and so I never know exactly where I am cutting. And so if I have a jig made out of cardboard, I can just throw it away when I'm done and then start again with the next one. So I always know where I am cutting or engraving. So now I'm just going to make up some things to engrave, and then I'm going to save this as an Agate Slice Jig so that I can pull it into my Glowforge dashboard. And on here, the first thing I want to do is ignore everything except for the cut. And then my Glowforge is going to do its magic and cut out all my circles. And I'm carefully taking them out so that I don't move my jig so that I can put my stones in. And now I'm going to just engrave on my stones. This one doesn't quite fit, but that's okay, but it's still doing the job that I wanted it to do. I really like how this stone turned out. It's beautiful. It had a hole in the middle, and so I kind of was making the circle around the hole in the middle. Okay, so we're going to make another jig now, and this one's a pencil jig. Pencil jigs are really fun and super easy. You can make pencils with lots of different sayings. I had an idea of maybe making them as a teacher gift for back to school. To make a jig for pencils, you do it just the same way. You just measure your pencils and then draw them out. The first thing you want to do is make sure that you ignore everything and then do the cut, and then ignore the cut and put the pencils in, and then do the engrave. So I will have all of the files and settings for the cardboard that I used on the right up below if you'd like to follow the links and get the files. This is just showing you some of the pencils done, but we're not going to stop there. We're going to make this into a fun pencil thing. And right now we're going to make a pinwheel to put onto our pencil. And this is a really simple, easy thing to do, but it makes the pencils look really cute. So for this one, I'm going to use scrapbook paper that I just have left over from my scrapbooking days. And I'm going to use the 20-pound copy paper settings on the Glowforge. And it's a super fast, super easy cut. Now to make the pinwheel, you'll need a pin, and you just need to bend the end. It's easier if you use some pliers. And then you fold one of the corners in of each side so that one corner sticks up. And make sure that they're overlapping so that the pin will go through all of them in the middle. Now this will look better if you use a two-sided paper, but I wasn't thinking about that, and so I used a one-sided paper. shows the back. So you put the pin in and then push it all the way through. And then take your pencil and you just push it. Don't push it all the way through because you don't want it to poke you. But you just push it in a little bit. And then there you have it, a pinwheel. We're really excited to see what you make out of cardboard. Make sure you tag us on social media at Craft Closet Supply. Thanks and happy crafting. Be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. There's more to come, so don't miss out.